Greetings, friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush and another collage that I am fixing. This one was the second one in a two-part thing that I created because I took my pieces to a critique with my art group, and they had several ideas on what would make this one better. The beginning here is actually making the original collage. So you can see how I put it all together, how I made it, and now I am going to fix it. Okay, so this is the old version. When we looked at it, we decided that it was too cluttered. There was too much going on. One, I could remove the dog or I could remove the little girl, but I decided to remove the dog and move the little girl on the beach. So I cut him out completely. It is collage after all. I could save the little dog for something else. Now I've got a hole in the middle of my picture, and I moved over the little girl, but what I'm going to have to do is fill in that space that I cut out by taping in some paper underneath. And then I can just glue my new pieces over the top. So I got some tape. I cut out pieces that fit the dog and fit the little girl, and I taped them in from behind. Then I just glued in my new pieces, put the little girl where I wanted her. And began filling in the beach and the water. Now from here, making the old colors match the new colors, that's the trick, because I don't have the same colors that I had from the last time. I've got to go searching for something that will match fairly closely, if not exact. So I'm filling in the water. I'm still not sure if I like it. I end up hanging it on the wall and just looking at it for a couple of days, and then taking it back down to see what else I can do to it to make it better. Now you can see I made the beach come up around her knee pretty high, and it's too bright. It should be wet sand. It should be darker. So when I set it up and look at it, I'm not going to like it. I'm going to be very unhappy, actually. I decided I needed a few more waves, and what you can't see is I am covering up those seagulls that are up in the sky. They were just too dark and distracting. I got rid of them altogether. Sometimes you just gotta back up and get rid of something that didn't work. I made her shadow darker. I also decided that under the little girl that's standing, her feet were sinking in the sand a little bit, but it just looked odd in the collage, and so I fixed that too. I just made it a straight shadow and not a lumpy one. Then I decided there needed to be more waves, or at least ripples. And now I'm fixing that beach. Just too high of a curve right there. It bothers me. So I'm fixing it. Besides, it's wet sand. It should be darker. And I have to very carefully go around her fingers and her clothes. See, typically I would do all of this background stuff first and then put the girl on top of it. That way I'm not going around little tiny pieces. But, you know, in this case, it is what it is. I'm fixing it late. I decided to put a little bit of a shadow underneath that crashing wave there in the back. And even at that, it works, but it doesn't work. I think it might be too dark. And there you can see it very, very clearly. I've created a tangent where the wave is touching the top of the girl's head, and it looks really off. So I'm going to have to fix that too. But since I want to finish this, I'll do that later. And I'll just show you what I've got. This is what it looked like before, with the dog and the two girls closer together. and the seagulls in the sky. And here's what it looks like now. I got rid of the dog. I moved over that one sitting little girl. And there they are side by side, the before and the after. I do think that's an improvement. What do you think? It almost makes the picture itself look larger. And definitely getting rid of the seagulls was the right thing to do. So critiques can be very, very helpful. You need to try it sometime. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Do come again and see what else I'm doing. I'll see you all next week. Have a great week. Bye, everyone.